Hello, and welcome to the DevOps4Dynamics Demo. So what we have here is a virtual machine where we have CRM 2016 installed along with Visual Studio and SQL Server 2014. So as part of our development, I've got a development org, which is I've got two solutions: core data model, contact management. I've got a standard deployment which has no solutions at all. So we got no solutions, a completely vanilla CRM, and then they've got a automation where everything's deployed automatically. So to start with, I'll show you our project. So in our source, we have 3 projects, and for each project, we have used the Microsoft solution Pack Unpack to get this extract out. So most of you have seen these extracts where you get all the entities, any option sets, any custom workflow activities, and any web resources under here. So what we now do is we go through the standard back operation, so which is we go through in our scripts and we run the build script. So what this will do is this will pack all the 3 solutions: core, managed, and core as managed and unmanaged. The contact management is managed and unmanaged, and the incident management as managed and unmanaged. So if I go to the solutions folder, if we go here, solutions, and in solution files, you will see the date and timestamp is changed for the core. And all 4 of them have been generated. Now, at this point, your developer can check in these solution files into the source control. Now, if I go to our build at this point, so we got a deployment. So what I will do is I'll kick off deployment, and while the deployment is happening, I will talk you through our scripts. So let me just, so what we will do very quickly, we will kick off a deployment. So we will say we want to run deploy.bat, and we want to send it to our deployment and organization. So this point is starting the deployment. Now our deployment script is the way we've developed it at Test House is it uses XML in the background, so makes it very flexible and configurable. And our scripts, we've included not just CRM solution export import, but other things which go around or which are very common scenarios when a CRM solution is moved from one environment to the other. So for example, organization settings such as autosave, setting up the number format, setting up the default currency, ability to update the migrate the deduplication rules, publish any workflows, import data. So what I will just quickly do is I'll go into our XML folders and I'll show you how we got it all configured. So here in this folder, you see we got a data, deduplication rules, settings, and solutions and workflows folder. So if I quickly go into the Visual Studio, got this already open. So we here specify what solution we want to import. So in this case, we are importing managed, but this could be unmanaged solution as well. Override customizations and publish workflows. Similarly, for data map import, we have which XML files to import, and for data import we have which data to import and which map to use. So if I go back to our organization folder under deduplication rules, you will see the condition and the rules, and how all these files are read is using our PowerShell script. So our PowerShell script uses our test house commandlets DLL and the XRM SDK, standard CRM SDK, and then it basically imports everything. Now the very reason we use PowerShell because it's very easy and it's used quite a lot across the infrastructure to create new environments, to create to deploy for deployment automation, and hence we've kind of started with with the PowerShell scripts. So let's track our deployment. So it's currently still importing core. It has successfully imported the data maps and now importing the data files, which is your reference data. So as part of every CRM upgrade, you always have data maps on data files which need to be imported. Now the benefit of this approach is that if you have any workflows which rely on the data, you can then use uh, the next part of our commandlet, which is to publish any workflows, or you could actually sequence the steps such in your deployment that you import your key solutions, import data, then import the workflows, and then your workflows will always be published. This has finished our automated deployment.